Alrighty. Alright. Time to do my practice thing. Okay. So, my first object that I'll be talking about, I'm actually have to go into a little background about this one. So when I was born with an indented chest. So everyone else's chest went out, mine kind of went in. Kind of like this actually, it curved in. When I brought this up, this is, to fix my chest, they put a bar in my chest, which is this thing. It basically popped out my chest. I had it 3 weeks before I started my freshman year of high school. Got it at the Children's Hospital from Dr. Slaughter. Very, very painful thing, and would not want to go through it again. And so this bar made me take 6 weeks off of swim. I loved swimming at the time. And so because of this, my parents made me go to youth group. And I fell in love with it actually, surprisingly. But yeah, so this thing changed my life because it made me have to stop swimming. And then as a sophomore, I had a couple other injuries. Plus with this, I basically had to stop. And so youth group became very, very more popular to me. But at this point I hadn't replaced swimming. And so one night I went home and I went upstairs and found my old VHS copy of Spider-Man 2, which I got when I was 4 years old from my parents. And I watched the movie and I really fell in love with it again. I identified with it because he's just a normal kid and he has problems. And that's how I felt like I wasn't doing good enough and I felt overwhelmed and I felt like giving up. But then I watched this movie and I realized you can't, you have to, and you will overcome it. And so I love it. And another really good story about this movie and about how it changed my life was at youth group. I did a thing with my youth pastor where him and me watched this movie and the first one. And at this time I wasn't super into him, but after that I really, really liked him. And my youth group was going on a mission trip at the time, and I decided last minute that I wanted to join them. And so I did, because of this movie, because it basically made me fall in love with it and made me want to be a better person. And so I was all excited to go on a mission trip, except for I wasn't, and I was lying and I was actually terrified because I did not like that type of stuff. I liked my own bedroom. I was not excited about sleeping on an air mattress, and we only went to Wisconsin, but for me that was so far away. But I wound up going, and I got this t-shirt. And I love this t-shirt because it represents how far I had come. I did not want to go on the mission trip. I was so nervous, but I wound up falling in love with it. I will always tell people with that mission trip at 8 a.m. I woke up freaking out, like I can't do this today before the day that we're leaving. I was so nervous. But then by 8 o'clock at night, I was so happy. I was like, these people, they're all like me. And yeah, it just was such a good trip. And that night, I was so nervous that I wasn't going to fall asleep because I was nervous and didn't want to be there, but actually I couldn't fall asleep because I was too busy watching Spider-Man 2. And then when I was thinking about, the objects to bring in for this speech, I have realized that these two things, me falling in love with Spider-Man, would not have happened if I didn't have to take time off when I had to quit swim, which meant I never would have gone on this mission trip. So as much as I hate this bar and how much pain it brought me and everything, that 6 weeks that I couldn't swim initially as a freshman changed my life forever. And I guess in a way I'm grateful for this bar. And that is my practice speech. Hopefully it improves.